Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Kai Sage here, bringing you back another video. This is my Necromancer bombing guide. Now I've got quite a few requests on just bombing in general. So how this video is going to go is going to be a lot of explanation. I'm just here at my house right now in game, and I'll do a lot of explaining. I'll answer some questions from a subscriber. I think he had a ton of great questions from the beginner standpoint, and some things that I just really never even thought about that I can answer for you guys. I'm also going to have some gameplay after this. I highly encourage you watch that gameplay so you can really understand the things I'm talking about. I thought about doing a commentary over some clips, but I thought it would just kind of be too much rewinding and a little bit doing too much. But if you guys would rather have that, let me know, and maybe if I get more bomb clips I can do it in a future video. If not, then I think this will be more than good enough for you guys, and I think you guys will really enjoy this, especially if you're trying to get into bombing. So first thing we're going to start with gear. The gear is really simple, guys. For Necromancer bombing, there's pretty much 3 sets for you. You can run 2 things front bar, which is going to be Vicious Death or Plague Break. They both kind of do the same thing. I like Vicious Death a little bit better. It's really kind of personal preference. Plague Break is getting a slight nerf next patch. Although it will hit harder, it kind of will be a little bit more difficult to get the procs up. So I think Vicious Death is going to be the better choice and more consistent. But I can definitely understand why people use Plague Break, especially on a stamina build. The second thing, and this is exactly what makes Necromancer bombing possible, is going to be Dark Convergence. Now, if you don't know what Dark Convergence is, it's going to pull everyone in. Now, if you PvP'd at all, you know what this set is. It pulls everyone in for you and gets everyone in a really condensed area, and it allows you to do crazy damage to a large group of players. I can show you what it looks like now. That is Dark Convergence right there. As you can see, if there were 5, 6, 7 people around here, it would pull all of them in. It doesn't have a limit as far as I know, and it's what makes, as I said, Necromancer bombing possible. So in this video, I'm going to stick on the Oaken Soul setup, because Oaken Soul is best in slot right now. I understand that some people may not have high IL, some people don't want to do mythic farming, but I highly encourage you to get this mythic. It's super OP. If you don't know what it does, it basically gives you 1 bar, but you get all of these major buffs as you see right here. It makes Necromancer bombing, it takes it just to a whole new level. This is getting nerfed next patch though, so in about a month or so, this won't really be viable. I will come out with a new build for no Oaken Soul on next patch, but for now, this is what I'm running, and I highly recommend you don't take this off. The other thing, I'm just running a 1-piece monster helm right here. Super easy. Next thing we're going to talk about is Vampire. I'm actually not a Vampire on this one, but there are 2 types of bombing. There's a catch you off guard type bomber, and there's a bait bomber. I'll talk about those in just a little bit, but let's talk about food. Some Munduses that'll really help you. Smoke Bear Haunch, best in slot for pretty much every class right now. You want to run this if you're bombing. A good alternative if you're a cheapo is buy recovery food. So what that's going to do is give you mag and stam recovery. If you can't afford that, or so Jewels of Misrule. If you can't afford, I don't know, you're kind of shit out of luck, bud, so afford it. Get some gold. The Serpent, I like the Serpent on the Stam Necromancer, and I like the Atro because your Magicka sustain or Stam sustain will be really terrible if you take this off. If you just want to maximize damage solely, just run the Shadow. I don't really recommend that though, but if you are just going for the maximum amount of damage, that's what you're going to want to run. And then all these major buffs, obviously. Let's go ahead and get into skills. So for skills, we're going to run an AoE spammable, if you will. I know this is an execute, but it works kind of the same. So this just helps put pressure on your bomb. Avid Boneyard. This is top tier, which when speaking of Avid Boneyard, that's why if you notice, my jewelry, it was Harmony. Harmony is going to increase the damage from this. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this Grave Robber is it's a synergy, and that does crazy damage, especially if you have the Harmony trait on your jewelry. So that's what Boneyard does. Resistant Flesh, I recommend this for Stam or Mag because this is a crazy heal and this is what's going to keep you alive. Blast Bones, the Mag version is probably better for both, but I run the Stam version because it helps me sustain my Mag a little bit better and it hits pretty hard. And it gives Major Defile, so that's really nice. Race Against Time, Colossus. When we're looking at champion points, you're going to want to run Fighting Finesse. This just gives you more crit damage. Occult Overload is OP. I personally don't run it because I don't need it. I think it's a little bit inconsistent as well, but Occult Overload is top tier. Biting Aura. This is going to increase your AoEs by 6%. Pretty much everything you do damage-wise on this is going to be AoE damage. And then I also run Untamed Aggression. This is what I would replace for Occult Overload. So take this off and put Occult Overload. And then I also run Focused Vending. This helps my heals a little bit. If you didn't want to run this, you could run both of these. So you could run Untamed Aggression and Occult Overload. But I like my heals, so highly recommend that. When you're looking at red, this doesn't matter that much, but this is just what I run. Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, Celerity, and Balanced Vitality. Gives me the speed. This is the only one I probably absolutely recommend. And so I'm going to go over a few things as well that people probably don't talk about. The immovability pots, you cannot beat this. So when you're about to go in for a bomb, everyone's favorite thing is to get leaped by a random and get stunned and fuck up your bomb. This will prevent that. Any stuns, anything, snares, immobilizes, all that shit goes away when you pop this. This is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend you have immovability pot slotted. So now I want to give a huge shout out to Facepalm44. He's in my Discord. He's the one that gave me the idea to even make this video. Sorry if I went too fast for you guys. I'm just trying not to make this too long. I know people don't like a lot of rambling, so I'm trying to make this as quick and efficient as possible while also giving you guys a lot of information. So I'll just go down Facepalm's questions one at a time because he has some really good beginner level questions that I think a lot of people will find helpful. So his first question is best hiding spots or choke points. So if you don't know what hiding spots or choke points are, specifically choke points, it's a very small area that looks something like this. So a keep door, a wall being knocked down, a mile gate, a resource tower, all that are going to be your best choke points. So what this is going to do is a lot of people are going to come running through here like crazy people, and you're going to drop your Dark Convergence, and it's going to pull them into a super tight area, which Dark Convergence already does that, but they can't spread out in that choke point, so it makes it just super easy. Choke points are going to be, like I said, keep doors, keep walls that are knocked down, tower entries, and the mile gates. Those are going to be your biggest ones, but you're not always around those, so that's just what it is. Like I said, there's two types of bombers. There's the catch you off guard and the baiters. I'm personally a bait bomber, so what that means is catch off guard. You're basically coming up behind groups when they can't see you, so you're either running the vamp passive, where when you run you're invisible, or you're running invisibility pots, and you're going to basically just drop your ultimate when they don't see you, and you're going to bomb that way. Or you could be the bait bomber. What you're going to do is you're going to get spotted by the group. A ton of people are going to run after you. You're going to put them in a really small area, such as a tower, such as a resource, such as inside the keep, wherever. You're going to bait them, and you're going to drop them all with your ultimate. That's how I like to play. That's fun. It's high risk, high reward, but you can get a lot more kills that way, in my personal opinion. So with that being said, we'll hop on to the next question. What to look for when choosing a bomb? All I do is I look for people that are even semi piled together. So what you really need to learn when you're running this is you need to learn and understand how far Dark Convergence reaches. So until you have a solid understanding of how far Dark Convergence reaches, you're going to fail a lot of bombs. It's just the reality. While I'm on, speaking of things you need to learn, you want to know how to hit your synergy really quickly. You can anti-cancel it a little bit, so it makes it really fast. Those two things are going to be vital in learning how to bomb. Dark Convergence radius and how far it can actually pull from, and hitting your Grave Robber synergy as fast as possible. Who do you target in a group? I don't look for anybody specific. Low health people are obviously better, but you don't have time to look for that. The point is that you don't want to always have to worry about making the bomb perfect. Literally get as many people grouped up as you can. If you see people bunched together even slightly, let it go. Let it rip. Who do you avoid? High healthers. I don't avoid anyone because Vicious Death takes care of that for you. If you pull in 3 people, so say you pull in 4 people, one person has 40k health, all the other 3 have low health, the Vicious Death, those 3 procs are going to blow up the high health guy. His other question is how to fake a bomb and try to force ultis early. The biggest ulti that'll be a pain in your ass while you're trying to bomb is going to be negate. There are a ton of negate storks out there nowadays. So all you do is you drop Dark Convergence. Instead of using your ultimate, you're going to use Grave Robber. Currently, this will be a lot harder next patch, but for right now, and we'll stick to this patch, Dark Convergence has a 15-second cooldown. So once you pop that, you have 15 seconds before you can pop it again. So you got to understand, once you pop this, you have to wait again. A lot of people will just see the Dark Convergence and instantly start hitting Resto ults or healing ults or negates or whatever. But good players, you won't be able to fool with this. They're going to wait for that Colossus, and they're only going to pop their shit when they see Colossus. Nothing you can do about it. It just is what it is. How do you build ulti quickly, either during or outside of battle? So, there's a skill. There's 2 ways. I don't have room for it on the Oaken Soul build. But Necrotic Potency, this is really good. You can just kill ads and shit, and then just absorb their whatever, their souls or some shit, and this will give you ultimate. You want to choose the one that gives you more ultimate back. Oaken Soul gives you major heroism, which builds your ult like crazy. And last but not least, these very, very expensive pots, they give you minor heroism. So, how to make these? You're going to need to use Dragon Blood, Dragon Rim, or however you pronounce that, and Columbine. This is very, very, very expensive potions. So, keep that in mind. Yeah. His next question is best small group comps for bombing with friends. He likes a group of 4. So, I'll just do a group of 4 because I usually play in that size group as well when I'm bombing. You're going to want a Magplar DPS. So that way they can drop their Nova Ultimate. The synergy from the Nova Ultimate can hit for over 25k on a Necro Bomber. It is absolutely insane. It's going to help buff your damage. It's going to make sure all those super tanks will die. Pretty much nobody can survive that. You're going to want a Mag DK with Plague Break. That way you can run your Vicious Death and you don't have to run Plague Break. And then you're going to want a Healer. That's absolutely the best group comp. I don't usually play with healers, but occasionally I will. And they are very, very good for bombing because they pretty much make sure that nobody dies in the bomb. And how can you coordinate a bomb with friend ultis? This just comes from experience and playing with someone. I recommend that only one person do callouts. It makes it really, really easy when you're only hearing one person's voice. And you really want to stick on Crown. That's really, really important. Playing together is just really comes with time and experience. I don't have a whole lot of information on that. The main thing is that the Crow needs to drop their ult first and pull everyone in. That's the main thing. That way everyone else can see where everyone is stacked. But that's the main thing. And that's it for his questions. If there's anything I didn't answer that you want me to go over, put that in the comments below. I have a ton of builds, guys, so if you want more information on gear, skills, all that stuff, watch those build videos. I have multiple now bomb videos, so if you need multiple examples and you want to see many different situations, watch all my bomb videos. I'll have all those linked below, so click on those. Please join my Discord. I'm really looking to get my Discord back popping. Having a really lively Discord is really fun. Plus, you can reach out to me there. I check Discord way more than I check my YouTube comments. So, it's a way that you can pretty much have constant access to me. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Don't be at me every 5 minutes. But, you can always talk to me in there. I'm pretty active in there. Follow me on Twitch. I'll have that also in the description. I really want to get into streaming soon. So, I really want to do that on Twitch. So, follow that if you want to see me stream. I'll be playing builds like this and doing all kinds of shit. Also, guys, I want to make it very clear that this is not a super skillful way to play. So the reason why I'm saying that is you don't have to be the best player in the world to play this. You really don't. Once you get used to it, you're going to fail a lot at first, but once you get used to it, once you understand how far Dark Convergence can pull in, once you understand how to hit your Grave Robber synergy really fast, you get your group comp down, you'll be getting bombs off left and right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the gameplay. I hope you guys did enjoy this guide. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope this answered a lot of questions that you guys have. And if not, let me know the ones that you do have below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, and watch that clips, watch the gameplay, look at all my builds, all that great stuff. Sub up if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.
I'm done being modest, I'm done being humble. They wanna book me, I'm charging them double. Hit up my lawyer like niggas in trouble. They don't want problems, they don't wanna scuffle. If I got a problem, I call up the gullies. Do it myself, but that fuck up the money. Shorty a baddie, I know that she love me. I got me a cutie, but shit can get ugly. Man, these people look at me like I'm the villain. Now they woke up the lion, cause I've been chillin'. Used to give it away, now I gotta bill him. I can't fuck with nobody, I gotta kill him. Not that nigga who open for chitty bang. I'm that nigga who pull up on anything. Rather die than be riding up in the bank. You the type to go shopping and get her things. Levy sent me the beat and I sent it back. I went straight to the lab and I sent him crack. I ran up in the label like give me that. If I give you a verse it's like giving back. I'm not one of these rappers you playing with. I'm not one of these rappers who saying shit. I ain't counting no money, we weighing it. I go straight for the kill, I be spraying shit. I'm done being modest, I'm done being humble. They wanna book me, I'm charging them double. Hit up my lawyer like niggas in trouble. They don't want problems, they don't wanna scuffle. If I got a problem, I call up the gullies. Do it myself, but that fuck up the money. Shorty a baddie, I know that she love me. I got me a cutie, but shit can get ugly. Yeah, I'm back and I'm so much better. Kanye in a polo sweater. Big Moose, yeah, I'm oh so clever. Ay. New whip, but the old one's better. Yeah, better. I can do this all day, it ain't shit. I can make it rain, dear, Saint Nick. Why you mad? We the ones they pick. Pipe down, let the man make hits. Jimmy Coe with detective, they fallin'. Shawty body like Megan Thee Stallion. New account got me checking the balance. You a pup, that's not even a challenge. I'm not one of these rappers you playing with. I'm not one of these rappers who saying shit. I ain't counting no money, we weighing it. I go straight for the kill, I be spraying shit. I'm done being modest, I'm done being humble. They wanna book me, I'm charging them double. Hit up my lawyer like niggas in trouble. They don't want problems, they don't wanna scuffle. If I got a problem, I call up the gullies. Do it myself, but that fuck up the money. Shorty a baddie, I know that she love me. I got me a cutie, but shit can get ugly. I gotta have it my way. I've been going in and out of town. Young bloods with me don't play. One call, then it's going down. I gotta have it my way. I've been going in and out of town. Young bloods with me don't play. One call, then it's I'm done being modest, I'm done being humble. They wanna book me, I'm charging them double. Hit up my lawyer like niggas in trouble. They don't want problems, they don't wanna scuffle. If I got a problem, I call up the gullies. Do it myself, but that fuck up the money. Shorty a baddie, I know that she love me. I got me a cutie, but shit can get ugly.